I think this visit, according to me, was one of the more important events economically and otherwise that happened. Obviously, from geopolitics and the US-India relationship, this is a very, very big step going forward. And I think India and US have come as close as we've ever been. So I think this trip was historic in that sense. But even from economic point of view, this was at the right time because, as you know, in the last few years, a lot of the global companies are looking at China plus one. Indian economy is doing very well. I think we are as well positioned with, banks very healthy, corporate balance sheets are very healthy. We want to give a boost to the manufacturing. We've started seeing iPhones are getting, assembled in India, getting exported. So India as a manufacturing hub, see, India was always a good hub from IT and outsourcing point of view. A lot of these global companies have come to India for IT, outsourcing, all of that. But India for manufacturing, this is the right time because last 2-3 years, this entire change in geopolitics, the China plus one strategy, plus India has also improved a lot. I think our physical infrastructure, our digital infrastructure, all of them have come a long way. Success stories like Aadhaar and UPI and all have been really global benchmarks that have been set. Along with that, I think India, the corporate balance sheets are very healthy. The capex cycle is just starting again. RBI has a lot of reserves. The bank balance sheets, I mean, the lowest NPA for a long time that we have seen are in the bank balance sheets. The government also has not spent a lot of money in COVID, so government balance sheet also very healthy. So all economic factors from a macroeconomic and microeconomic point of view are very well aligned. Also, I think India needs to be positioned because Abibi, even now, India is still not seen as a major, investment destination for a lot of companies. They all know about India. They know this growth about India, and India has two opportunities. One is India as a market by itself, and the other is India as a source for catering to global demand. Now, in that, for IT and all, India has been a source, but for manufacturing, India has not been a source. We have seen some auto components and some small cars getting manufactured and export from India, but overall, India has not been seen as a manufacturing hub for global market, for global to cater to the global market. So I think this triangle that India as the back office of the world, India as a manufacturer of the world, and India as a great consumer market by itself because our own market is very, growing very fast. They all have been triangulated very well in this visit. And all the commentary we have seen, all the MOUs that have been signed have been around that people are now unequivocally recognizing that India has to be part of their, global investment footprint.
And how do you see the business fraternity over there giving a thumbs up to Prime Minister Modi's visit?
I think the more and more investors and corporates we speak about, they are very, very excited by this. And in a way, this trip has come at the right time because I think in a way, the planets are aligned, all the stars are aligned because everything has gone well. COVID is behind us. India came out the strongest in COVID. There was some apprehension that because of the geopolitical position we have taken about the Ukraine war and all, people may be upset with India, but even this has been proven that in fact now the story is emerging that India buying oil from Russia has been actually good for the world oil price because it's kept a cap on the global oil prices. So I think overall India is perceived in a very, very positive way after this trip. India is also now becoming an opportunity. The amount of calls we are getting from foreign investors who want to, come to India, understand more about India has gone up only. So I think this visit was a catalyst. It was already building up, and when actually that is what happened with catalyst. When there is already the time is right, you need to put the switch on, and I think this trip has put the switch on to making India more and more attractive to global businesses and global investors.